All right, good morning, folks. It is Nick Mulbauer here, and we are out on a pristine morning. It is absolutely beautiful. It is May 1st, so we're going to drop the transducer and see what the water temperatures are. But these fish may be beginning their spawning stage in this pond. It's very shallow. It's about a 10-foot flat all the way across the whole thing, so there's no depth variation. It'll warm up faster. So I'm hoping there may be some spawning fish on the bank. I tend to get burned at this place, especially in the spring, but what keeps me coming here there are some really quality crappie in here. I've caught some giants out of here, so I'm going to give it a try, and we're going to get out the old slip bobber and a plastic, and we're also going to fan cast for these crappies, so stick with me. We're going to spend some time looking for some crappie this morning, so hope you guys enjoy the episode. Let's go find some. That fish was 5 feet away from me. Right there. What a fish. Truly amazing fish, guys. Wow. That's using a method you can probably only really use during spawn as well. We got this lay down here, and I just pitched at it. I've been pitching at it, but at that time, as you guys saw, I just dipped my plastic right off of it. There's one. That feels like a good one. Look at that one. Another nice black one, guys. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful fish. See, guys? I told you. Look at that. This place has some nice ones, and I did not get burned. Curiosity got me. I had to come down here. I knew the time was right, and I am getting blessed today with some beautiful, beautiful size, beautiful colored fish. Beautiful. It just blows my mind how they just show up. These fish are 5 feet away from me. It's extremely murky, dirty water, just tucked right up on this tree. I'm just going to do this all morning. I'm just going to meander around in my kayak. I'm going to find wood, and I'm just going to try to dip my jig right into that cover, as tight to that cover as I can, and just see how many good fish I can pull out this morning. Truly a cool time of year, unlike any other. That morning I continued to beat the bank for an hour or two longer, but at a certain point something was telling me that it was time to move on. I'd caught a lot of fish shallow, but I felt like those fish were still in a really early spawning stage. Water temps when I dropped the transducer were only tittering around 58, 59 degrees, so I feel like those were some of the earliest spawning fish, kind of just pulling up on the bank, and a lot of them were those black males, so I don't even think a lot of the females had been showing up yet, because I didn't catch any females up shallow. That being said, I decided to change up my efforts, and I went to a brush pile I knew of out there and proceeded to catch some big ones. So check these big ladies out. We had a mix of males and females out in that 10 feet water, so check it out. Some good ones were caught. There we go. That feels like a better fish. Definitely a better fish. There we go, folks. There's one that ain't spawning yet. There's a nice big one. I'm still rocking that orange, black, and chartreuse. That is the color, guys. And we got a pile of fish down there, so we're going to try to take advantage of this school while they're on this pile, and see if we can catch a couple more. Just a fun morning, guys. Just an absolute blast. And what I've done here is what you guys have seen me do. If you guys follow the channel, I've done this a million times. I find it with my side imaging first, and then I drop a transducer down for ice fishing so I can really fine tune them. It's almost like a very primitive version of live scope, and then I can just catch them that way. And then I use a marker buoy. There's another good one. And I use the marker buoy to mark where the cover is. There we go. Splashed, guys. I'm gonna have to check my lens and make sure he didn't ruin it. But once these water temps get into 60s, that is like the ideal crappie temp. Here we go. Beautiful fish, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. So many nice crappie today. It's just been a lot of fun. Get that jig right back down there. I'm using a 32nd ounce jig. We got no wind, so it's all I need. I always like to go with the lightest jig I can use. And we're just dropping it right to them, guys. Got that high contrast because the water clarity is no more than probably about a foot, half a foot. So what I do is I look at my transducer here and see what it picks up, and I try to find that real thick stuff, and then I just drop right to them. I'm not usually looking for fish generally. I'm just looking for a good cluster of cover that they might be holding to. That's generally what I look for. Just pulled right back on the brush pile and immediately catch another donkey, guys. And I did size up to a 1/16 ounce jig head from a 32nd because we do have chop, and I'm actually grateful for the chop. It makes it kind of a pain in the butt to stay on your mark because I don't have spot lock. I have to paddle to stay spot locked, but just having that buoy there helps me find the spot, stay on the spot, know where to paddle, as well as having my ice flasher marking that cover down there, and I can just stay on those fish. And it is so effective, guys. So insanely effective. Pulled right up. I think the chop's helping. We got cloud cover, we got chop, and that helps a lot, especially in the middle of the day when the sun gets higher. Can really maintain a bite. All right, folks, we are back where we started this morning, and I did not get burned today. That did not happen. What an insane day of crappie fishing, guys. That's one of the best days I've ever had out here, and we caught some brutes, as you've seen. Just speaks to what a good day can do for you. You can go out here and not get a bite, and then today it was just all nice fish. So very grateful for such an amazing day. We started the day getting lucky. Third cast, caught a doozy up shallow, getting ready to spawn or spawning. Black, beautiful fish. And as the morning progressed, wasn't catching any good ones really shallow anymore, so I made my way back out to that brush pile despite the breeze, and just put a heavier jig head on and just vertical jigged him with that ice flasher and my down and side imaging. Both electronics were very helpful in helping me locate those fish. The side imaging just helps me find it, and then the down imaging helps me really fine tune and jig right where I need to be. It helps me get to those depths I really want to be at. So amazing morning. Just vertical jigging and fan casting. Vertical jigging was the deal. It just gets your jig right in the strike zone. So precise, and just an amazing morning. So talk to you guys soon. Maybe I'll have more to follow up later, but in the meantime, y'all take care. Get out and catch some crappie, guys. Right now's the time. Peace.